Our guest, Trevor Bolin of the Bone and Biscuit, amongst other businesses in town. Best buddy. That's what we're here for. Yeah, you're my best buddy. At least for the next 10 minutes. Yes. And then, we go off camera and we throw stuff at each other. Yeah, it's a real Guns N' Roses situation.
Yeah, we need to look good.
Yeah, of course. Well, one of us can look good. The other one's got to look smart. I don't know who's got
we already
what.
talked about that. I didn't win that one.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Chris Walker, Trevor Bolin here with you. The whole idea of this is to try and get best buddies into homes, right?
Absolutely.
The SPCA is not overrun, but they're too full.
Yes.
They're too full. So,
and others are as well, right? This is, we feature so much of the SPCA just because of the working relationship we have. But there is other phenomenal rescues, both in this area and in the Peace region. They are as full. So, as much as we're always showcasing some of these special animals from the SPCA, there is also other animals that you can find on our sites, on a lot of the community sites, everything.
Now, when we're talking about best buddies, first week we had
Hardy.
Hardy has been adopted.
Hardy's
Good
adopted.
For her.
We featured last week. What was it? Wednesday. We were a day late last week. Hardy with her new owner.
Yes.
Chilling out on the couch. Everything was grandioso there. So Hardy is at home.
Now, we want to talk about Ophelia. Ophelia was last week's best buddy, and some good news there as well.
Ophelia is actually right now currently in her new home. So what they do with the SPCA, and this is kind of for people to know, is if you're interested in a pet, you're going to fill out an application, you're going to meet the pet. There is going to be a period of sort of a meet and greet, see if it works kind of an idea, right?
Yes.
So nobody feels like they're on the hook. You're not forced to dive into this because it is a big thing to get a new pet. So right now, Ophelia and her owner are spending the week together to make sure that they jive. I spoke to her new best buddy here today. It is going absolutely phenomenal. She loves Ophelia. Ophelia is fitting in quite well. So I would say without any doubt in my mind that this is another successful adoption. And nothing makes me happier to know what we're doing is working.
2 for 2. Let's see if we can. I'd say 3 for 3, but that doesn't.
This would be like
quite.
7 for 7.
Yeah,
today.
That's kind of. I don't want to call it the problem, but here's your best buddies for this week. It's more than one.
Yeah.
It's a litter of 4.
It is. So these 4, they're 11 weeks old. They kind of rose to success about a week and a half ago, or rose to fame, if you will, about a week and a half ago on Facebook. I know I had posted them, and the SPCA had posted them in a lot of the community groups. They are 11 weeks. They guess them to be a Lab Shepherd Great Pyrenees cross. There's 2 males, 2 females. These are for puppy lovers. We're absolutely thrilled to introduce our adorable air buddies. We've got Mudbud, Butterball, Buddha, and Rosebud. These sweet little babies were discovered wandering around in Montney. They were scooped up by kind-hearted Samaritans who brought them to the SPCA. When they first arrived, these puppies were a bit shy. They were certainly timid, but the SPCA is happy to report that they have fully come out of the shelves. They're 180% or 180 degree turn. They are full of energy, playful, happy, and they're absolutely loving each other. There's videos going right now. I know there's posts. I love the guy with the black muzzle.
That's Butterball. I'm not gonna lie. My wife and I were looking at him last night, going, "Is there any way we could sneak a 40-pound dog into our?" No, there's no way. So they're up for adoption, and I'm going to ask you a couple of things from the people that are out there wondering. One, if you're curious about dogs at all, if you have any concerns, if you've never owned your own dog, I'm not going to say don't adopt. What I'm going to say is go to the Bone and Biscuit and ask for help.
Absolutely. And regardless of what kind of help you need, if it's questions, if it's, all of the staff at the Bone and Biscuit are trained in pet care. It is real pets, real food, real healthy, real local. So, that is what they thrive on. Besides from that, make an appointment with the SPCA. Go in there, talk to the fantastic folks at the SPCA. They have such an amazing team down there.
Yeah.
We've met, I think, probably all of them now. Some of the volunteers, of course, not, because they go hours we don't. But step 1, fill out an application. Go meet these puppies. I think I can't, right? Like, my wife's like, she's like, do you have the dogs on the show? And I'm like, if we had the dogs at the show, I would be bringing the dogs home after the show. So we don't. We are fortunate, though, to see the dogs, meet the dogs, get the pictures, the videos, all of the details on them. These guys especially, just because it was such a public find when these 4 got discovered and brought into the SPCA. I think I even tagged my sister in one of these, and I'm like, you need one of these dogs.
They are local celebrities unlike anybody else, and that's including you, Trevor.
Right? They're more popular than you and I together.
Of course they are. Look at them. They're adorable. They're cute. They're cuddly. And we're at max one of those things.
Right.
At best.
At best. So, even together.
Even together, we get one. Yeah. We want you to go and take a look. And if you're out there and you're listening through the radio and you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I can't see the puppies. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. Radio's not a visual medium. That's something called TV. Yeah. I hear it's catching on, though. I hear that's getting big.
Yeah.
You can go and watch this video on the Bone and Biscuit Facebook page.
Yes.
You can watch it on the Moose Media Facebook page. You can watch it. Oh my goodness, there's a dozen different places.
It's gonna be everywhere. This one is going to be everywhere.
And within the hour, it will be shared on every Facebook group. It will be shared in every Facebook post. Everyone's going to have an opinion as to who should get these adorable air buds. And if somebody doesn't adopt Butterball soon, I may have to try and find a new place.
You'll be taking him home. And you know what? The great news about that too. I mean, we've talked about this before. I talked to the new perfect pet owner for Ophelia. She brought down her adoption papers down to Bone and Biscuit. Staff set her up with her first setup of almost everything she needs. Like, it went above and beyond. There were so many promos that were happening, especially when she brought Ophelia in. We're talking litter, we're talking toys, we're talking food, we're talking treats. She walked out of there with bags full. So one of these buddies over here, I mean, out of these four, they're absolutely beautiful. 2 males, 2 females. You will get the same sort of package. Bring them down to Bone and Biscuit. They're going to get you set up with everything you need for your first months of success. So Chris, when you bring Butterball home, food's covered, toys are covered, treats are covered. You're good, man. Tell your wife everything's fine.
You're killing me here, Trent. It's not the wife. It's the people who own the apartment building. That's
don't worry
the
about
problem.
That. I'll talk to them.
Oh, okay. Well, I will send them down. In the meantime, Trevor, thank you for stopping by again. Thank you so much to the Bone and Biscuit for being such a huge part of, so far, the 2 amazing success stories that we've had. And if you're out there and you're wondering about adoption, you're wondering about the SPCA, give them a call. Send them an email. Visit the website. They're here for you and the community to unite you with your best buddy.
Yeah. So and as a close, massive thanks to the folks that adopted Hardy. Massive thanks to the lady that adopted Ophelia. Massive thanks to the folks that took on Bear, and they're dealing with him down south and some of his treatment. So let's put these 4 babies in 4 homes locally, and let's have another success story that we can talk about next week. So get a hold of the SPCA. Check out the information they've got. Check out the help that they're going to give you at Bone and Biscuit. And you know what? We greatly appreciate everybody who tunes in, shares this show, online, because that's where all the pictures of the movies are. And we will continue, hopefully, on the streak that we've been on.
How many people in the office do you think are going to adopt a dog?
If I have to start just bringing them in, I'm not above that, right? Like, I will literally bring pets in and assign pets to the